What if one of the Bible's strangest stories wasn't a spiritual vision, but a literal description of something Ezekiel saw with his own eyes? Maybe it was, and we've simply misunderstood it. What if one of the greatest prophets of the Old Testament witnessed something so advanced that even today we'd struggle to explain it? He wouldn't be the first, and he won't be the last. We've all heard of Moses, of Noah, of Elijah, but Ezekiel's vision, it's been largely overlooked, and perhaps that's where one of the Bible's greatest secrets has been hiding all along. Ezekiel was a priest, exiled in Babylon. One day, as he stood by the river Chebar, the sky opened, and what came down wasn't a cloud. It wasn't a glowing angel. It wasn't anything he or we could easily define. It was something else. A structure, brilliant, burning, wrapped in light. Inside it, living beings, 4 faces, multiple wings, their movements perfect, their bodies glowing like polished bronze. Beneath them, wheels, but not ordinary wheels. Wheels within wheels, moving in all directions without turning. A design far beyond anything from that time. Above them, a platform, clear as crystal, and on it, a throne with a figure sitting upon it, human in shape, but radiant, surrounded by light, wrapped in fire. Ezekiel called it the glory of the Lord. But was it? Yes, and maybe something more. A divine presence? Yes, but also something physical, something tangible, something real. He described what he saw the only way he could, with symbols from his world for something he had no words for. The fire, the wheels, the deafening roar, the dazzling light. It's all there, not as poetry, but as testimony. And Ezekiel isn't alone. The prophet Elijah was also taken up to heaven in a chariot of fire, lifted in a whirlwind, another pattern, another vehicle, and across the world it echoes. In the Vedas, Vimanas, flying crafts with devastating power. In Sumerian Anunnaki, beings who descended in celestial ships. The Mayans, the Dogon, the Egyptians, the Norse. Each one with stories of sky travelers, fire chariots, and luminous beings. Coincidence? Unlikely. Ezekiel had no concept of machines, no words for technology, but his description, it sounds mechanical. A craft, descending, resting on beings of power, with movement beyond physics, carrying something, or someone. So what do you picture when you hear this? A symbol, a miracle, or an encounter? The text hasn't changed. It hasn't been erased, only ignored. And once you read it again, without filters, you begin to see it differently. The Bible is filled with lights from the sky, voices from clouds, beings who appear and vanish. What if none of it was symbolic? What if it was all more real than we've ever allowed ourselves to believe? Science evolves, and so should our eyes. What Ezekiel saw as glory might have been something far more advanced. What he called a chariot might be something we still don't fully understand. What he heard as thunder may not have been thunder at all. And if he didn't imagine it, if he actually witnessed it, then what else have we misunderstood? Maybe we don't need to reinterpret the text. Maybe we just need to see it from another angle. And maybe, just maybe, you're already starting to. Subscribe. Share this with someone ready to look deeper. Because the Bible holds more secrets than we think. And this was only one of them.